All right, so today we're going to be reacting to some more Ren. We got this one here, Power. I just picked a random one. This is from 2 years ago, or nearly 3 years ago, actually, because it's 2022. So this is like just after COVID was dying down a lot more than it was. It was a bit of a pickle. I don't even know if I can say that word, because I know people get demonetized for saying it. Fuck it, all right. What's it saying? It's looking like Brighton. Where is Ren from?
Get it? Power.
Whatever that sample is, that's fucking cold. Or if it's original.
These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depressions. They say don't blame these kids, just focus
That's funny. The irony in that lyric, to be fair, because a lot of the stuff that is the mainstream is like depressive, sad music, and also violence. You got drill, which is crazy fucking popular. But I guess he's not really fitting into them genres. It's a bit more deeper and a bit more darker than that. So I get what he's saying, but it's just quite funny because that kind of is some of the most popular music, like depressing and violent stuff, like the drill rap and, you know, like the Juice WRLD type thing. Like I didn't listen to a lot of Juice WRLD, but I know a lot of his stuff was like sad singing and stuff. Anyway, all right, let's go.
Top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depressions. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm doing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, I up the ante, learning licks like John Frusciante, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life weren't sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but
Shalom to you all. Is he Jewish? Is he Jewish? I only know Shalom because of Friday Night Dinner. Unbelievable show. Unbelievable show. Rest in peace to Paul Ritter, the dad from that show. Fucking Jackie. He's always got his top off. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it. What did he say there though? But life went a sweet home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split. Shalom. Shalom's the Hebrew meaning for peace, harmony, and wholeness. Meant to both idiomatically to mean both hello and goodbye. Interesting. So I'm assuming he might go into that more in some of his other stuff there. But like, is he Jewish? Did he? So when did they split? I'm intrigued. I want to know. I want to know about his life.
Council house and violent flow, but life weren't sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my...
That's cold. Aye, the way that came in there was fucking cold. Hold on a minute. Man said, late night crying, so I get so high to try to silence the sounds of fighting. Through the walls, I heard love dying. That's kind of flipping what you would hear if you were... I don't know if he was a kid when he was hearing his mum and dad arguing, all that stuff. But what kids hear when they... like, what they think, like, oh, mum and dad are fighting or they're arguing is them having sex. But I guess in this turn, he's literally saying, like, yeah, they were fighting and then they split and it was a... It was a bad situation.
I'm home alone, late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my...
Cold.
That's what it was. I focused on my... Now let's go back. Let's go back. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a gold plaque. My style is old school, but I swear this ain't a throwback. I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen, I was a victim of my head. I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. 16, in an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was quite sick then, I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but... fuck it, we're all misguided individuals, life can suck it. My cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up the whole bucket. I'll drink my tears so I can drown my sorrow. Sing like I might die tomorrow. Live for the note for note, I go for broke on every single song I wrote. And every single song I write brings freedom to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside an intricate design of kicks and snares and fat bass lines. I flip the script until I find my...
Aye, it's so cold. This is a banger. Please tell me this was on Spotify because I want this one in my playlist. But that whole 16 Vic team, the way he set it, cold. I'm bringing it back. Where said I put my visions into my rhymes on a dope track to understand the place I'm coming from. Let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen, and he said Vic team, just to kind of play on that little rhyming pattern there. I was a victim of my head. I was just 16 up in the kitchen, racking lines until my nose bled. Okay, so he was going for addiction from a young age. 16 with an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16. I was quite sick then. I was a prick then. I was a pleb. But fuck it, we're all misguided individuals. Life can suck it. My cup ain't half full. Man, I'm filling up the whole bucket. That was just beautifully placed. Very, very well done there. The whole 16. The 16 thing was going on for, hold on a minute here. Now, I always get this wrong, but I think he used 16 over 4 lines, which could be a 16 bar. I don't know exactly if that's a 16 bar, but if he made 16 continuously rhyme throughout a whole 16, as they call it in rap or music, then that is genius. But yeah, no. He's brought it back a little bit. We're learning more about him. So he had a drug addiction when he was younger. I know you guys told me he's got Lyme disease. He still does. Someone put in my comments that apparently he's got a stem... I can't remember the exact thing. Some treatment in Mexico planned. So hopefully that all goes well for him. But yeah. Mad.
Baselines, I flip the script until I find my... It is what it is. I focus on my...
That's the outlook you need to have.
Now run the track. Run the track.
It is what it is. And he basically said that in the previous verse as well with fuck it, we're all misguided individuals.
Get it?
This is beautiful.
Get it? Power. Get it?
Hey, banger. Big banger that was. And I like how he's like, with the, like, it is what it is, and the, fuck it, we're all just misguided individuals. It's kind of getting away from, like, the pick me, like, oh, my life was so bad, like, no one else's was, like, I was worse than everyone else. He kind of sees it as, like, everyone goes through terrible, terrible shit in their life. Like, he's been through a lot of bad shit, but there have been people who have been through 100 times worse shit. And there always will be. No matter what's going on in your life, there's probably, there will be someone. There's the amount of people that have lived on this planet and that will live. There will always be someone who will go through something worse than you. Like, it's just facts. For you to be the person who's had it hardest in the whole of history of the humankind is crazy. Buy a lottery ticket then. No, as a matter of fact, no, you probably wouldn't, because then forget what I'm saying. Anyway, that was a slapper. What should I check out next? I might just be going through... I'm just going through whatever songs I'm liking the thumbnails of, to be fair. And I probably will eventually go through all of them anyway. But yeah, that's a banger. It's on the playlist. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.